What up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? We're outside chilling on the carport in New Iberia, and this is a Q&A with Nick H1Z1. So I've actually cooked up a lot of good questions that I put on ChatGPT. Like, I didn't write them at all. Of course, I got ChatGPT to do it. But this is 20 relationship questions about couples. Here we go. All right, so number one, if you and your partner were a celebrity couple, what would your couple name be? So I don't think it would specifically have a name, but I feel like I would be, this is a very weird answer. I would probably be David Dobrik with how clumsy I am, and then my girlfriend would probably be like Sniper Wolf, because my girlfriend doesn't look like, she kind of resembles her a little bit, like not all the way, but like kind of mostly. Number two, is it a red flag if they eat pizza with a fork and a knife? All right, bro, listen, if you're eating pizza with a fork and a knife, I don't care, as long as you're eating food. You know, like, I have people come over to my house sometimes, and it's like, I don't care how you eat the food, I don't care what culture you're from, just eat, bro. It's all good, man. Just eat, drink, do whatever you want. All right, so question number three, would you date someone who claps when the plane lands? Is this some Drake type of joke? Like, I be scrolling on Instagram and I be seeing, oh, Drake the type of guy to clap when the plane lands. Like, what kind of question is ChatGPT talking about, bro? But like, question is, yeah, would I date somebody who claps the plane lands? Who cares? Yeah, of course I would. I'm pretty sure my girlfriend would probably clap when the plane lands. She's the type of person to do that. Question number four, what's the dumbest reason you've had a crush on someone? I think the dumbest reason I ever had a crush on someone was this girl in particular. I'm not gonna say her name. This was like maybe like 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, I'm not sure, but she was on the volleyball team and she was also in cheer, and I really like valued a person of like that does multiple things at once, and you know, she loved to multitask, and it was really cool. So I really had a crush on her at that point. Number five says, if your love life was a movie genre, what would it be? It would definitely be like a mix between romance and comedy, because I just like being funny. Number six is sharing fries romantic or a sign of weakness? I think it's romantic, bro. You know, like when you go up in the McDonald's drive-thru and you like asking for fries, and you know your girlfriend says she don't want fries, and y'all be driving down the road and she asks for a fry. Yeah, give her a fry, man. Like, that's just so romantic, bro. Like, that's just so, that not like romantic, but like that's just sweet to do to somebody. Number seven says, would you rather go on a date in a haunted house or at a clown convention? I'm not gonna lie, I play a lot of horror games, but I don't mess with horror in real life. So it's kind of like, I'd rather go to a clown convention, you know, have all the clowns I'd rather a clown stare at us than go in a haunted house. Number eight says, if your ex texted you, I miss you, what's the funniest response you could send? So here's the thing about me, I don't have any exes, you know. My girlfriend is my first ever girlfriend. But if I did have an ex though, I'd probably say some funny stuff. I don't know what I'd say, but I'd say something funny. Nah, I got it. I'd probably say, see you later, bro, because I got a better one. Number nine says, what's more romantic, a candlelit dinner or sharing your Netflix password? I don't think I really have anything to hide when it comes to Netflix, so I mean, I'd rather probably like a candlelit dinner. I feel like that's very romantic. Number 10 says, if your partner turned into a goat for 24 hours, would you stay with them? Of course, bro. My girlfriend's already a goat, bro. A goat in my heart, man. That was so cringy. Number 11 says, is it okay to break up with someone over bad music taste? No. Why would you ever do that? Why would you break up with somebody just because they don't like type of music, bro? Like, if I'm listening to Drake and my girlfriend doesn't like it and she breaks up with me, like, what is she doing? Number 12 is, what's the weirdest relationship rule someone's ever told you? I remember knowing a couple that was like, they were both 20 years old, and one of the people that was in the relationship said, oh, you got to be home by 9 p.m. Girl, I'm going out however late I want, bro. I'm coming back home late. It's a weird rule. Number 13 says, if someone offered you $1,000 to text your crush something ridiculous, would you do it? And what would you say? I'd probably gaslight somebody. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not good at coming up with like ridiculous stuff, but like I can gaslight really good. I don't recommend it, but it's just kind of funny. Number 14 says, if you had to describe your flirting style using a fast food order, what would it be? 20-piece nugget with fry and a Coke. That's it. Number 15 says, what's more awkward, bumping into your ex or your situationship with your mom? I think it would be better bumping into your situationship, because at that point your situationship would just be more confusing, because obviously your mom would know, okay, you dated your ex and your ex broke up with you, but what is this situationship? What's going on, bro? Number 16 says, would you go on a date where the only activity is building IKEA furniture together? Yes, I will go to that. I will go to that. That is fun. Number 17 says, what's an automatic ick that would have you running? When somebody is impolite, that is definitely an answer I would have. Like, if somebody who's impolite, I'd be running away. I'd be just like, I would obviously tell the, you know, like talk to the person about it, but like if they keep being impolite, nah, bro, I'm leaving that relationship. Number 18 says, is it romantic or unhinged to make a PowerPoint about why someone should date you? Okay, here's the thing. I've seen people make PowerPoints about dating other people, and 99% of the time it goes wrong. So no, I think it's unhinged. I think it's like, honestly, at that point, you should just pack it up and get out. Number 19 says, would you ghost someone just because they said law after everything? No, because I feel like a lot of people used to use the word, and then now it's the word law is starting to come around more. So no, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Finally, number 20 says, be honest. Have you ever practiced a breakup speech in your head before the actual breakup? No, bro, I would never break up with my girlfriend, bro, because we always work it out. And that was 20 questions with Nick H1Z1. Man, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. Got mosquitoes out here.